Robots are incredibly fascinating, and this next speaker has so much to share about the subject. Let's welcome Coach Michael Ettershank.
Folks, can you all hear me? Okay, thank you very, very much to Sassel for inviting me here. It's a great privilege to be here and to speak to all of you. You might have noticed the video there. Nice. South Africa. This is the new South Africa where everybody can do everything. My wish for all of you is that you can get involved in robotics, mechatronics, electronics, because I have seen robotics opening doors for young people, young South Africans, but also youths overseas coming here. So when you do maths and science to matric, and you go to university, you do electronics, you do robotics, you learn about coding, all the doors of life open for you. And you can lift yourself out of poverty if you feel that you're not where you want to be and you're not as wealthy as you want to be. So my advice for any young person, find a way to get involved in robotics. So what I've done is I came back from the United States of America. I was working there for a software company. I don't want to talk too much about myself today, but I saw the young people there doing robotics, and when I returned to South Africa, I said to myself, that's what I'm going to do when I get back home, because I was born here in South Africa in Springs. So I created a website called robotscience.co.za, robotscience.co.za. Go to that website, find information there, get involved in robotics. For a time, I worked at University of Johannesburg Techno Lab, and while I was at University of Johannesburg Techno Lab, we launched this competition, the AfricaBot competition. Unfortunately, COVID and Fees Must Fall, a whole lot of stuff happened. The competition stopped, and I went to work, and I was very fortunate during COVID to work for a little engineering company that makes an aircraft. There are only currently 2 aircraft being made in South Africa. The one is made south of Joburg by Tedderfield Airplane Company. It's called a Sling. It's a light sport aircraft. The other aircraft is made by a company called the Paramount Group. The aircraft is called a Mwari, which is Swahili for all-seeing or God, something along those lines. It's an amazing aircraft. Now, in everything, there is electronics, especially in industry, in aircraft, in everything, there's electronics. So I would urge you to go to the website. I would also urge you, I'm currently working at Sibona, which is a science center in Newtown, Johannesburg. You have to talk to your leaders, you have to talk to your headmaster, your headmistress, your science, your heads of department. Ask them to put you on a bus and bring you to Sibona. There's so much going on at Sibona. It's all about science, technology, engineering, mathematics. They are interactive. You might have been to the tent whether some of the guys from Sabona are here with 3D printers, robots, all sorts of fascinating things. You can come to Sabona, you can get involved in robotics there. I realize that it's a bit of a distance from here to Joburg, but it's not that far. What you can also do is you can work with the leadership in your school, the student councils, and try to create a situation where you can get somebody like myself. I was at Garankuwa on Monday and Tuesday at a little school of specialization there. And those young people, I was assisting them to build a drone, a quadcopter drone. They're also building robots. Put up your hands if you have computers at your school. Okay, we've got to work on that problem. We need to raise funds. We need to get computers into your schools. Once you've got computers in your school, we want to then do robotics. Because if you've got a computer there and you're just like really fooling around with that computer, you want to be learning how to code. You want to be learning how to program microcontrollers to do things. So what I've spent the last 20-something years doing is creating small and affordable robots that you yourselves can build. So this is the Arduino Primo robot. This is specifically designed. The purpose of this robot is for you to build it and to learn how to control it, to make it drive around. So you might have seen in that video that there were little robots following a track through a maze, picking up things here, putting things down there. Those are the same skills that industry needs. So when you approach a company, an engineering company like Denel or Paramount, even if you want to go and work at South African Airways, maintaining on those aircraft, they need avionics technician. Avionics is a word for electronics for aviation. So you can go to YouTube, you can waste everybody's time, especially your own, by watching videos about putting lipstick on your face. Rather, go to YouTube and search engineering, search careers, search microcontrollers, search Arduino. Arduino is a low-cost system that you can implement if you have a computer at home, you have a computer at work. You can build these little robots. I don't really have a demonstration situation here. Come and see me, get on a bus from your school, come through to Sabona, and come and see me at Sabona. I've basically dedicated my life to transferring I'm 56 years old, so I was born when dinosaurs roamed the earth, and it's now my turn to all of that knowledge that I've acquired over years. It's not that I'm cleverer than any single one of you. It's that I've spent so long learning, and now I'm privileged to be standing here and saying to you guys, come and see me, come and see us at Sabona, and come and acquire this beautiful knowledge. Because if you feel that you're living in a place like this and the doors of opportunity are closed to you, I'm telling you, you're wrong. Because I was part of a process that a young person like yourself from Limpopo, a little village there, he came, he participated in some of my programs, and he ended up getting a job at Paramount. His starting pay was 30,000 Rand a month. So I want you to go home today and I want you to write 30,000 on a piece of paper. And then I want you to write down what you're going to do. If you have 30 grand in your bank account every month as a junior engineer, what are you going to do with that money? Yes, you could be selfish, you could spend it all on yourself. What you can also do is you can help your family, your brothers and sisters, your parents, you can help your community, you can do so much. And I have seen robotics opening doors. So think robotics, electronics, mechatronics. I've seen it open doors for people, ordinary folks like yourself from small towns, from remote places, end up traveling to San Diego in the USA, going to Europe, all over the world as part of a robotics competition team. So it looks like I'm on a countdown. I've got like 33 seconds left. So have any of you got a particular question for me? You're going to have to shout really loud. Has anybody got a question for me? Okay, if nobody's got a question for me, I'll keep going. I've got 20 seconds left. So the main thing for you to understand is there's 3 words that will improve your life. Does anybody know what they are? Yes, sir. I like that. Never give up. Well, my 3 words for you is do more homework. And I know that's not a popular message, but okay, so apparently I've gone into overtime here, so I can talk for a little bit longer. So well done. What did you say again? Never give up. This is the man who's going to never give up. So when you get home today, you can write on your wall, never give up, and you can write, do more homework. And those 2 things is going to take you places in the world. So you can go home, you can do nothing. You can watch YouTube videos about putting lipstick on your face. Or you can go home, you can do the work. You can go, I have a YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel, you don't see a lot of me. Because this is not about me. I'm old, I'll be dead and gone soon. But I will leave a legacy behind. And that legacy is some of you will do more homework, and some of you will never give up, and you will make a success of your lives. And you might remember me, you might not, it doesn't matter. But you can go to my YouTube channel. It's www.youtube.com/Electronics Africa. Electronics Africa. So if you can remember electronics and Africa, you go to YouTube, you find that channel. I've got little airplanes. You can build airplanes there. You can build quadcopters. You can build little line-following robots. You can build balancing robots. You can even get involved in building small electronic circuits. And last but not least, what I'm currently busy with is taking all of the stuff that I've learned over a lifetime of learning. Sorry, I've neglected you guys down this neck of the stage. So hello. When I got here, it was empty, but I'm glad to see it's filled up. I doubt whether that's my personality. You were probably like just told to come in here. Okay, so what we've got here, these are books, folks. And the advice that I give my learners is you get these books. Now, I'm busy putting these books onto robotscience.co.za because they're expensive. But when they're online, it's free. So I'm busy putting these onto robotscience.co.za. Now, we've got Electronics 101. This is in the school curriculum. This is those basic electronic circuits. So this is how to. It's practical. It's fun. It's learning, folks. It's learning. This is Robotics 101 for beginners. Robotics 101 Handbook 1. This is Robotics 101 Handbook 2. And there's a Handbook 3. And there's a book about how to make a model airplane that actually flies. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's busy going out there. So what I say to my learners is when they come to Sabona and I give them a class, then I give them physical printouts costing a fortune in photocopies. Don't tell my boss over there. Okay, so what I'm saying is I tell them, when you get home, you put this stuff under your pillow, and while you're sleeping, all this knowledge will go into your head with no effort whatsoever. But if that method doesn't work, then what you do is you read the book, you open the book, you read the book, and you do, and you learn, and you will progress, and your life will get better, and doors will open for you. So I think my time might be mostly done. Are there any questions? Who's got a question? Like, what happened to my hair? Okay, I got old. You will get old one day too. I want you to lead a significant life, that when you're old, you will have done something with your life. But the only way that's going to happen for you, unfortunately, and there's no way around it, is it's the maths and the science. Because there's so much other stuff that you can get distracted with. But it's the maths and the science that's going to get you to university. It's going to get you into industry. It's going to have you building airplanes, building trucks, building, what have you got here in Sasebo? There's my friend Gert there. Hello, Gert. Gert is at the Flavius Mareka TVET College. what jobs are there available in this town for technical people?
Should I turn it on? Can you hear me? Hey, there you go. Well, in Sasolburg is basically petrochemical and manufacturing. There's job in maintenance. There's jobs as operators, chemical operators. There's jobs in design. There's jobs for mining. There's jobs. I can't even remember everything. There is so many work from people that have maths and science. You can start at a low level and you can work yourself up to managing director with maths and science.
Thank you very much for that, Kat. Has anybody at this point got a question? Put up your hand because there's a roving microphone. So somebody needs to ask something. Otherwise, I just keep on talking. Aha, okay, we've got, yes, sir.
My question is, how do you start designing these oil robots without any computer or?
Very nice question. What is your name, sir?
Ulane.
Kolani. Kolani. Is that right? Kolani. Sorry, I'm hopeless. Yeah. When I was living in America, they're like, how, where are you from? I said, well, I'm from South Africa. They said, oh, why aren't you black? Anyway, so I had a bit of a hard time. It was difficult for me to explain that, but Kolani there has asked, how do you start designing, engineering, and doing things if you don't have access to the whole world and computers and tools and everything under the sun? I wish I had it with me, but it's on my website. I do a lot of hand drawing of things. I do a lot of hand drawing. I went to Karankua Monday and Tuesday. Beautiful people there. And I didn't have time to like computer design and graphic design things, so I drew. The night before, I was drawing with a pencil and a piece of photocopy paper. And what I do is I draw something and I draw it badly, and then I put that thing up against a window where the light's coming through from the other side. And then I trace it. And when I trace it, my second version of that drawing is better. So I did that 3 times, and then I arrived in the morning at Karankua, and they had a photocopy machine, and I said to the teacher, put these were aeronautical, technical explanations of Bernoulli's principle of how a wing creates lift and how an airplane flies and all of this stuff. And I just did very clear, and that's like the suppressed artist, because I think a lot of engineers are suppressed artists. Kat, are you an artist, my friend? Yeah, he's a big artist. So the thing is, I want to see you guys and ladies, and I'm going to talk to the ladies now as well. I think we've got another speaker who needs to speak soon, and I'm running out of time. So what I want to finish by saying is, ladies, I'm always disappointed to see so few ladies pursuing careers in engineering. And trust me, there are office jobs with air conditioning, so you don't have to go to a blast furnace where you're sweating all day. Who wants that? You don't have to go 5 kilometers down a mine. There are beautiful, like I worked for Paramount where they make this aircraft, and they've got a whole air-conditioned design studio for you, sir, Kolani. They're waiting for you. If you study, if you get your degree, they're waiting for you. So I think my time is up. Thank you so much for listening to me waffling on, and I hope some of what I've said is useful. And do more homework, folks. Do more homework. And never give up.